it looked like they were selling for like minimum $70. These sold for $105. These shirts can sell for between $45 all the way up into the hundreds. These sold for $150. I love selling Allbirds and I lucked out. Today is an exciting day because for the first time in a very long time, I am going thrifting, and there is a very exciting, I think it's 70% off sale, and I can't wait. So let's go. The first thing I ended up finding was this pair of Allbirds. I love selling Allbirds, but these were pretty worn and dingy, so I ended up passing on those. The next thing I found was this pair of Lily Pulitzer pants. They wanted $16, and honestly, I couldn't tell if they were pajama pants or not, so I ended up passing on these. I am back in the car now, and I did not get like a ton of stuff, but I did get a few items that I think are pretty good, and I was really picky today because I've been trying to really focus on actually like making money, as dumb as that sounds. Like, obviously if I spend 10 and can make 20, like that's great, but then I have that $10 tied up in that until it actually sells. So I ended up spending $100 something, and then I ended up spending $84.32, and I will do a haul when we get home. I am a little bit sad because I found these really cool, like the coolest pair of pants I think I may have ever seen. It was a pink pair of suede like sweatpants from St. John, which, like, first of all, amazing. It sells a little bit slow sometimes, but some pieces are amazing, and they were only like $12, but the tag was ripped out, so it didn't have a size tag, and I couldn't tell in the lighting in there if they were a little bit dingy or not. So I ended up not picking them up, but I might research them really quick and see if I should go back, and then I will show you a little haul when we get home. All right, it is a couple hours later and I am back home now, but I figured I would do a quick little thrift haul. So the first thing, this was only $4. It's brand new with the tags, and it's by the brand Volcom. It's just a little like swimsuit top, but I figured for $40, like, why not? Or for, good grief, for $4, why not? This brand I've never heard of, but I did look it up, and it looked like they were selling for like minimum $70 for a bodysuit. This ended up being only $10. It's a very nice material. It's by the brand Wolford, not Wilfred, but Wolford. This one was brand new tags as well. I found these Spanx pants. They were $16, but Spanx normally sells really well for me, and it looked like these will sell for like around $60 from the comps that I saw. They are in a size small. These are a blue, like shiny faux leather legging pant, I guess. These were on clearance, so they were $12 plus 70% off. Like a nice little blue. They're not really buttoned up right now, just ignore that, but they're a cute little pair of shorts, and these are by the brand Wilfred. Oh my gosh, see, now I'm mixing them up. I have sold so many pairs of Good American jeans, and they have like the distressed, they're like a lighter wash, but for like $7 or whatever they ended up being, I figured they were worth the shot. This item was more expensive, and the item after this is the one that I was like the most excited about, but these were $30. They weren't on sale. Lululemon smooth fit pull-on high-rise pant in a size 20. I've sold another pair of these, I think, in black before. These are a brown color. I have never found this brand before, but it has always been on my list. These were $25, but they still have the tag on them for $250. They're size 25, and they're by the brand, I don't even know how to say it, but I think it's Anine Bing, I'm pretty sure. And they're just a pair of like black pants or jeans, I guess. I have never found these or this brand in general, and I thought that was so cool. It's a few days later now, and I just left the dentist, but this morning has been one of those like insane mornings. Go to get in the car, and there is the coolant light on in my car. My boyfriend normally like checks that for me and all of that stuff, and I've never done it myself, so that was an experience. I think I'm literally wearing the same sweatshirt that I had on in the past clip when I went thrifting before, but it's a new day. So I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done in terms of shipping out orders, dealing with my car stuff, and then I was kind of thinking, like, if we're already out of the house already, I'm kind of like in a different area, which is a little bit closer to the Goodwill that I really like, so I was thinking maybe we could stop by there and see what we find. Today is the perfect Florida day to go get a coffee and drive by the beach, so we might have to sprinkle that in. I got my coffee. Let's try it. It's so good. So there is a thrift store like literally right next to where I am, but I don't know if I want to go to it because I feel like I've only ever found like a couple pieces there that were good. It's like a boutique Goodwill, which is a little bit more interesting than a regular Goodwill. The first thing I ended up finding were these Coach espadrille wedges. Unfortunately, they were by the brand Coach because there is a Celine version that looks exactly like these, and if I had found those, obviously they would have sold for way more. The next thing I found was on the mannequin. I thought this dress was so cute that I had to see what brand it was. Goodwill only wanted $11.99 for this, and it was brand new with tags, but Vineyard Vines does not sell that fast for me, and for some reason the comps were absolutely all over the place. I thought it was funny that the next thing I found was Vineyard Vines as well, but for some reason they wanted $22.99 for this. Then I found this North Face, which sometimes I pick up depending if it's like at the bins or something, but for $11.99 it's definitely not worth it. I think these pants were by the brand Express. They had a couple pairs of them that were brand new with tags, but I did end up passing on them. Then I found these frame jeans, which I thought was cool. They were brand new with tags, but unfortunately they wanted $44 for them. Theory makes some beautiful pieces. I thought this shirt was so cute, but unfortunately the men's shirts, it looks like in this style, do not resell that well. Then I found a bunch of these Athleta tank tops, which I feel like I talk about in every video that I'm not picking up Athleta unless it's specific pieces. I thought it was pretty cool that there were 4 of them, but unfortunately for $11.99 it was a little bit too high of a price, but they were pretty cute though. This shirt is so cute with all the little animals on it. It's Maeve by Anthropology, but again, it was priced too high, unfortunately. This shirt felt like butter, and I was so excited when I saw that it was Theory because depending on the style and the condition, these shirts can sell for between $45 all the way up into the hundreds used. I love selling J. McLaughlin, but their pieces that are that stretchy material resell a little bit better for me. This one was also a little bit too worn for my liking, so I ended up passing on this one as well. I found this cute pair of rag and bone jeans, but they were white and I really don't like photographing white. These were also a capri style. Then I found these Rebecca Taylor pants, which I thought were adorable, but it did look like they were missing a button, unfortunately. I loved the navy blue color. Rebecca Taylor has been selling a little bit too slow for me. I was so excited when I saw that red tag. They only wanted $19.99 for these. They were a size 3X and they were a velvet legging. Next, I found this pair of Paige jeans. I have been skipping on these because they just don't sell that well for me, especially a gray color. I'm not sure how to pronounce this, but I've never found this brand. I could tell that it was expensive just from the tag, and when I looked it up, it seemed like a designer brand, but unfortunately my main platform is Poshmark and there were not very many solds over there, so I did end up passing on it. I was trying to find some shoes, even though you guys know I should not be in the shoe section. I am back in the car now. I am sweating so bad. I know I'm wearing like a jacket, but it was just really hot in there. I only ended up finding one thing which you guys saw on the video, and it was literally these Peloton shoes. They were $13 or $12.99, but this Goodwill has like some membership thing, so I ended up even getting a 25% off discount on them. So they were only $10.42, and I literally looked them up and they're $125 on Peloton's site. They're literally brand new. They still have like the cleat part and everything. I'm gonna go home now because I need to get my orders packed up. Let's get going. People are looking at me. That's awkward. I just got home and I'm going to reheat my leftovers in a few minutes and eat that. But really quick, I wanted to show these flowers that my boyfriend brought me home last night. Look how cute they are. Ignore my messy desk, but I just thought they were so pretty that I had to include them in the video. So I just finished eating. It's currently 3:27. I watched a little bit of YouTube. I don't think I had that many sales. I had 2 sales that I think were around $100. We only have 4 orders to pack, which should not take that long. Let's get started on that. around of what sold. The first thing, we got these in the beginning of this video. Onion Bing jeans. These sold for $105 and I paid around, I think, $25. Next is this dress. This was a David's bridal dress. It only sold for $15. Not that good. I don't think I posted the video where I got these, but these sold for $150. They're a pair of Gucci loafers. I paid $50 and honestly, I'm at the point where it's just like, I'm happy moving stuff as long as I make money and I get that money back to invest in other things. I had a couple other small sales, so we're gonna pack those up and we're gonna head to the post office. Today I started in the shoes, but it was not looking like we were gonna find anything. Then I ended up finding these birdies, which you guys know I love selling birdies, and they only wanted $10 for these. Unfortunately, I did not want to have to clean them, and also I typically don't end up listing shoes right away, so I didn't want to have to add to my death pile. I thought it was funny that they had these Florida flip-flops, and a few days before this clip was when Taylor Swift released her Florida song. Then I found these Brooks running shoes, and I've been looking for a good pair of walking or running shoes for myself, and a lot of people have mentioned the brand Brooks, so I decided that since so many people are talking about it, I would research them, but unfortunately I was uncomfortable paying as much as Goodwill wanted for them. I then went over to the men's shoe section and found these New Balances. I don't know if these are fake or not, because when I was trying to check comps, there were some that looked like them, the style, but I couldn't find a pair that had the navy blue, and they wanted $18 for them. They were sketching me out. I went over to the leggings and I lucked out. I was feeling around and I felt this pair of Lululemon leggings. I was nervous. I thought that was a hole at first, but it ended up just being a little fluff. They only wanted $7 for them, so I put them in my cart. I'm hoping they don't have stains. As I was going through the leggings, I ended up finding another pair just based on touch. Pretty much I've got it down where I could just go through the leggings section and I could just feel a Lululemon pair. When I went through the swimsuit / sports bra section, I found these two Outdoor Voices sports bras. They only wanted $6 for both of them, but I didn't know how much they would resell for and I didn't want to have to sit on them for a while. Then I found these Beyond Yoga leggings. I've sold a Beyond Yoga dress before and it did amazing, but the leggings, Then I found this Everlane top, which I thought was adorable, but it felt very thin and cheap, and I couldn't find very good comps on it, so I ended up passing on that. I went over to the dresses section, and they had so many beautiful dresses today. I mean, look at this. Like, yes, it's very preppy, but if that's your style, this is adorable. It's by the brand Tabitha, which is sold at Anthropologie, and they only wanted $10 for it. They had so many cute and fun colors and prints today. The only problem was that the dress section today was so packed that you couldn't even move the hangers to look through the dresses because there were so many hangers. I've never heard of this brand. It's called Foxy Docs, but I thought this dress was so pretty with the embroidery. And then I found one of my favorites just by casually going through and feeling the fabrics. This one was $8 and it's by the brand J. McLaughlin, which I love. It's also made of that stretchy fabric, which a lot of people that like the brand J. McLaughlin, they love that fabric. I only ended up picking up the 3 items on this trip, the J. McLaughlin dress and the 2 pairs of Lululemon leggings. I just left the Goodwill. I only ended up finding 3 things, but I need to go because I still have to do all the things for my 75 soft. So let's go home and do our 75 soft stuff.